Welcome to my American Conference college football predictions. They got rid of the athletic in the name, and then they gave it a persona. Very neat. So just gonna get rid of all the really easy games, which is really just a majority of the team against FCS team. Like these ones, obviously they're probably gonna win. Now we get to the Power Four teams against a group of five teams that I think will win, which would be Maryland, Texas A&M. Texas A&M, I always good, great classes. Maryland is just better than FAU. Now we get to the actually interesting games. Louisiana is looking pretty good. Rice is just looking like they'll be better in the future. That's for sure. See, the battle, the battle of not being good, will be this game. UMass is going to the MAC to be horrible. Temple has been here forever, and they're probably better. Northwestern is really bad, and Tulane, I mean, Jake Redsloff was pretty good last year for BYU. He just had to leave for like sex. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. What? Charlotte, App State. I think that's a very obvious Charlotte win. I really don't need to. Now Boise, South Florida. Well, Boise did just lose Aston Genty. I still think they're better. Not like much better, but like I think they'd win. Next week, week 2. Same thing here. Gonna give alright. Those are the FCS games. Navy UAB. Navy did I think Navy would win this. Navy wins. UTSA, Texas State. I don't think either were that good. Let me check. Yeah, I think Texas State wins that. I think North Texas would beat Michigan. South Florida kind of doesn't start their schedule off well. They're playing Florida. Georgia State is not that good. Memphis win. Tulane obviously beats South Alabama. If it was a different school, maybe I'd go for the American team, but Houston. K-State is playing Army. Army lost to QB. They're probably not going to be as good. K-State. New Mexico State and Tulsa, battle of barely existing. I'll go with Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. Charlotte 49ers, UNC. I know I have Charlotte starting pretty well. Bill Belichick probably did something pretty good there. I don't know, man. Just weak. Anyone still playing FCS teams? No? Alright, Troy, Memphis. I say Memphis, well, pretty not handily, but you get what I'm saying? You making sure to get a swift non-conference win against a bad opponent. Well, UTSS playing Incarnate Ward, and Charlotte's playing. Oh, I did not look well. Yeah, there are definitely FCS teams. I'd say they'd all assumably win. Presumably, I can't speak this language. FIU, FAU. Well, I know Miami's winning. Well, for USF just went for a really hard entering. Navy, obviously. Is Akron the one with a postseason ban? Maybe. I don't know. I think UAB would probably still win. Coastal Carolina, ECU. Let me. Yeah, I'd say that's ECU. See, Tulane, Duke. Tulane was good last year, but Duke played football, that's for certain. The thing is, I feel like they're probably on equal-ish levels comparatively, because, like, really bad group of, really good group of 6 versus really bad power 4, it'd probably be, I wouldn't say even talent-wise, but you get what I'm saying? Like, there's not as much of a talent gap. Duke's a basketball school. I don't think Tulane really has other sports other than this. I'm not willing to check for this. Wazoo, North Texas. I'm gonna say what? No, Washington State lost their coach. I think Luke. I don't know, man. I'm still going with Washington State. They probably still have a bit of that Power 5 juice in them. I just vibe with FAU more. Also, FIU is literally in CUSA, which is kind of bad. You know what? Tulane. No, no, Duke. Yeah, I'll just say Duke. Next. Okay, Rice, Charlotte. Yeah, looking good. Okay, Ole Miss wins this. So does Georgia Tech. BYU, on one hand, they just lose their quarterback. On the other hand, they're probably still winning this. USF gets their first win because they've played a really hard schedule. They get the reward. Tennessee, UAB. Going with Tennessee because I don't know why I paused like it was a big deal. OSU is obviously beating Tulsa. Now we get to the real games, depending on how you see Memphis, Arkansas. Charlotte, Rice. I'm gonna go with Charlotte. Better. Actually, let me go check something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm sticking with Charlotte. Colorado State, UTSA. Colorado State kind of fumbled the bag last year in winning the Mountain West. Really screwed them over. That's why I think go with UTSA here. I feel like it might be a bit of a moral loss. I don't know how to feel about this game because Memphis isn't that good. But I feel like they're better than Arkansas. Not better. You get what I'm saying, right? Arkansas is still a Power 4 team. When in doubt, choose the better. You know what I'm saying. Army's. Yeah, Army's probably being North Texas. Next week 5 games. Tulane starts conference off with a win. Navy beats Rice, makes sense. Memphis beats FAU. I say Army's in for a much worse year. ECU probably in for a better one. North Texas. I am not the man for this job. I say Air Force wasn't that good. Navy's probably not on the same level, but you get what I'm saying? They're on the same level, but they're on the same level. Tulsa is not that good. Army beats UAB. Temple is not really that good, really ever. Rice, FAU, not really the best of teams. I say Rice though. USF gets another win, week 7. I think Tulane beats ECU. Tulane at this point would be jamming pretty well. I think they would be playing pretty good football. North Texas, USF. It's USF, man. They're not bad by any means. They're a pretty alright team. Pretty good. I think it's kind of they're training. I say Navy beats Temple. The schedule just isn't that hard yet. You know what I'm saying? UTSA, Army, FAU, UAB, Rice, Charlotte. I say Army. Uh, mm, huh. Uh, yeah, I say FAU. Rice, UTSA. I say UTSA. It's currently storming outside. Pretty neat. Alright, as you get back to this, ECU over Tulsa, pretty handily, I'd say. ECU is pretty good. I don't believe in Tulsa. This might just be a bias. I don't even live in Oklahoma. Tulane beats Army. Tulane probably be doing pretty good at this point in the season. Army's gotten worse. Memphis beats UAB. Charlotte, Temple. I'm gonna go with Charlotte. UTSA, North Texas. I'm gonna go with UTSA. USF beats the other Florida team in the conference. Week 9. Navy at home is a pretty strong guess. Memphis, USF, big game. I think UConn beats Rice. UConn, they're a basketball school, but I still think they're a wee bit better. These are well. Let me go. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go check something. What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm gonna go Memphis because they're at home. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Charlotte. I'm gonna go Temple. Next week. Yeah, Tulane, Memphis against mid to worse teams. I think UConn. This is probably around UConn's level. I yeah, Navy wins. The schedule just hasn't been that hard. Weirdly enough, Temple, ECU, Army, Air Force. Yeah. The Air Force at home. Big travel distance from New York to Colorado. You know it. Pretty home field advantage. Big deciders this week. Oh, Notre Dame. First of all, Notre Dame is beating Navy. Like I feel like that's really obvious. Charlotte, ECU. I'm gonna go with ECU, obviously. South Florida, UTSA. That's South Florida. Tulsa, FAU. I'd go with FAU. Rice, UAB, Army, Temple. I'm gonna go with You know what? No, I am gonna go with Temple here. Rice, UAB. Rice. I don't hear things about UAB because like Rice has stuff to go to. I don't know what. I'm gonna choose Rice here. Memphis, Tulane. I'm gonna say Tulane. Next week. Memphis bounce back against ECU. Memphis is a better team. ECU is not that good. I say Tulane beats FAU. Tulane's better team. They're probably gonna be playing pretty well by now. Just be another contender. I say USF beats Navy. Would it even be an upset? Oregon State's not the best, but Tulsa is just not the best either. Pretty mid, some would say. I don't know what I'm talking about. What am I saying? What are these words? I'm gonna go with UTSA over Charlotte. I don't think either team's that good looking. Is UAB North Texas. Go with North Texas. UConn, FAU. I'm gonna go with UConn. Tulane, Temple. I'm gonna go with Tulane. This is, I would say, talent difference, but Georgia beats Charlotte. I just noticed Georgia was literally just on the SEC. They're probably gonna be good. If they're not gonna lose that game. Let's just be real here. Army's gonna beat Tulsa. Army was pretty good last year. Tulsa wasn't. I don't think either one's changed that drastically enough to flip the tides. I think USF beats UAB. Yeah, I think. I think. I'm gonna go with ECU. Rice, North Texas. I don't think either of these are. I'm gonna say North Texas. Week 14. I think Memphis went at home against the Navy Midshipmen. I think Tulane beats the Charlotte 49ers. USF beats Rice. Tulsa, UAB. I'd say Tulsa. Temple, North Texas. North Texas. FAU, ECU. ECU. UTSA, Army. Army. This is mostly just either one of one team's been doing better. Like Tulsa hasn't, like the big ones that might Memphis is probably going to do. Memphis has more talent than Navy, just off the fact that people are less inclined to go to a service academy. Like Navy did well last year, obviously, but I don't think they'll do as good. Partly just off schedule. Same with Army, who takes a much bigger hit. Obviously, as you could have seen, I'll show you the conference. This is what it looks like. Let's get a big old look. Back over here. Tulane beats Charlotte. Charlotte's been. I think this would be the second 5-7 year in a row. They're just not that good. North Texas in a bowl. They're just like they're in the Texas recruiting pool. That gives them a pool. That gives them a little bit. Yeah, thunder just struck. I don't know. Can you guys hear this? I'm just hearing thunder. Alright, anyway, back to this. Like, the big ones, the big, confusing ones probably would be Tulsa UAB, because I don't know who would win this game. They've both, I don't think either of them will be good, obviously, considering the fact that I have both of them going like 3-9. I have UAB going 2-10. Neither of these teams are that good. If you check last year, oh no, Texas was home. Yeah, they were both not good last year. I mean, they'd probably not trade. Oh wow, yeah, I have a lot of weird stuff happening, huh? Okay, back. Now we're back, and I just alright, and obviously, Army Navy would have. I'd say Navy. This would be the championship week. I think you don't have that. I'd assume. Yeah, I'd probably go with Tulane again if they played. So yeah, that's been my American Conference predictions. Yeah, that's been it. So yeah, see you guys next time. I'll probably do a different I'll do a different conference. I don't know why I'd probably do a different conference. Yeah, I'll do the American 5 times. I cannot speak. So anyway, yep, that's it. See you next time. Bye bye.